Let's see if you can hear me, you can see me. Fabulous to be here. It is the 8th of February 2021. And yeah, here we are again. I'll just go back on the chat and see what's happening. So I've got a few messages to come through. By the way, my name is Bobbie. I am a seer, a guide on these new energies that are arriving so that we can navigate through them as easily as possible. Good afternoon, June. It's morning here. We are Australia, 7 o'clock in the morning. Good afternoon. Love your comfy outfit. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, actually, I just got this. It's a fluffy dress. I love it. It feels really smooth. It's like wearing a sleeping bag. Anyways, back to a little bit of seriousness. We have got some really, really powerful messages coming through again. I had a message this morning, and as I'm typing away, usually I type away and it's and I don't know exactly, can't pinpoint exactly who I am getting the message from. I just trust because I can feel the vibration is beautiful. But through the message, they said that it's the High Council. So I'm just going to say this is a channel message from the High Council about, you know, a supportive message for everybody who's going through all these huge changes at the moment. And so I'll be reading that out very shortly for everybody once more and more people come on board. And thank you, June. And then I'm going to go into step by step. I've been shown a dream. It was, I think if you guys have been following me, there's been quite a few people following me. Right at the beginning, it would have been 2 or 3 months ago, I had this powerful dream of, it was a premonition dream of the energies that were coming. And I could gather a certain amount of information from that dream, but more information has come forth now as I see the actual process take place, and it absolutely is taking place to what my dream was talking about. And it's quite exciting what's to come for everybody as well. So I'm going to be thrilled to share that step by step of the energies that have been, the energies that are present now, and the energies that are coming, so that we can just, you know, be our heads above the water and just be one step above what's going on here. So yeah, I will get into that channel message, and yeah, and just have a chat about that. So this channel message I got this morning at 8 o'clock. Actually not at 8 o'clock, sorry, at 6 o'clock in the morning. First of all, I just want to interact because I just thought about it then. I really should be pushing my own agendas a little bit through these live chats. I mean, I'm doing a lot of work for everybody, and it's really been on my own back. So I have got a website. My website's codestoanewreality.com. There's a lot of information on there. I just started opening up Etsy store, so I do tarot card readings and all of that, channel messages for you from beings and guides and everyone that I feel that, you know, there's a connection that wants to come through for you so that you can get more information. I've also done Codes to a New Reality video vlogs. I've done 24 of those, so they are on my YouTube. And I've also done, hi Franklin, and I've also done a yeah, so it's Codes to a New Reality, and I've got some music, and I've written 2 children's books to help ignite their imagination and that so forth. When I did them years ago, I sold quite a few of them in the beginning. I haven't really pushed them recently. Somebody just bought one the other day, so that's fantastic. But yeah, I'm here for intuitive counseling sessions as well, which is also on my site, and they really connect you to your authentic self. So that's what I'm a bit about. Thought I'd better share that at the beginning until people come on board. Say, hey, Franklin, really good to see you here. You're always a great supporter of mine, and I really do appreciate that. Hey, Josie, good to see you too. So I'm going to get into the channel message. Really excited about that one. And then I'm going to get into the step-by-step of the energies that we've just come through, the energies that are present at the moment, and the energies that are coming, so that we can be one step ahead of those energies and recognize them when they come on board, so that we go, aha, I know what this is. Because it is very fast at the moment. It's a very quick awakening for a lot of people that are going to be guides for a lot of other people. So this is a big start. So let's get into, I'll just pick up my words. So I'll have to say goodbye for a moment to the chat while I read this out to you guys. Okay, it's the 8th of February 2021. You are all doing so well. We are very proud of your achievements in this quickening to come back home to yourself and stand in your power once again. There is nothing small about these times. They are epic in nature and in vibrational upliftment. Even within the Fibonacci sequence, which is the natural order of this amazing creation, there comes a point where new growth starts and an alteration occurs to balance those things out of place. We watch you going through that shift and can only see beauty in the seedling you are emerging as. This is a process of stepping out of the mind and feeling into the energies that you feel in this moment, to take each step as it comes and trust towards more and more of your inner desire with no fear attached. As fear is of the mind, a distorted illusion hung on to as a reality that never served you in the first place. We are the High Council. We are a collective here to help guide you, but we cannot do the work for you. Only you can feel into your own magnificence and shine your authentic gifts out to the world. We see each and every one of you wake up and come closer and closer to this peace within. You are like sparks of light, igniting not only yourself, but many more. These times are quite fast, and many that hold on to the old programs will start to go even more and more insane. But they cannot affect those awakening. Once you get past a certain threshold, a certain vibration within, as their journey splits them into another path, and the energies will not meet until they do the inner work. Instead, you become closer to us. We have been waiting for this reunion, and with this connection, much more will be shared and incorporated in the whole that is the new beginning that you are all creating. Gives me goosebumps. Hey, Sandra. So that was the message. Hey, Elisa. Hi, Eric. Hi, Rosa, Rana. Just gotta get my glasses on to read some of these names, I think. Really good to see you guys here. So that was the channel message, and if you're coming through half of that, sorry, you'll have to get that to the beginning. But beautiful channel message from the High Council for everybody at the moment, just to give you this inspiration that you're doing an extremely good job. They are waiting for us. We are going to be connecting with these more and more and more with these higher vibrations. Yes, thank you, Sandra. It was powerful. I'm so excited about that one. And I can really feel even myself coming into my own power and realizing. So with that, I'm going to go through step by step what's been happening, what is happening, and what is coming. Because the dream that I was given a couple of months ago was to do with this, but I've been given even more information recently. And it's, you know, it's us riding the storm, where we are one step ahead of the storm that's coming, because we are, well, that is approaching a lot of people even as we speak. So I'll just pull that up. I'll just see if I can pull that up without. So I'll try to keep an eye on the chat board as well, because I'd like to interact with you guys through this. I'm sure there's a better way of doing all of this, but in any case, I'll figure it out. Okay, so first of all, I had to remind you guys of the dream that I had, which I just did. Now, in that dream, there was a point in that dream where I met up, like I saw the storm that was coming. I saw the manipulation of those that are trying to control us. They were like a Dalek kind of a creature trying to entertain us, as well as pull the wool over our eyes. The usual story that they do. And there was a huge storm coming, with a ship coming after them. So they were planning something pretty whatever. And then I knew we needed to move. We needed to get our vibration out of that, which we are doing. This is what we're doing. We've already going through this and already been through it. And there was a point where it was dark. It was like a void. It was like very dark. And in that void, there was these little vials that were on the ground, and they had luminescent, greeny yellow luminescent color in the vials. And there was like a picnic beside it. So we'd still be nurtured. So that's what picnics means. And you know, nature will nurture us. We will be nurtured through this whole thing, which we are. And this is what we've already gone through. So the vials, though, when I was going through this, my eldest daughter, who lives in Sweden, she's a scientist in Sweden. She was connecting with me, and she asked me to watch one of her favorite movies with her, which was Frozen. And I couldn't believe that the actual vials that I saw on the in the dream were hanging off the shaman, one of the shaman medicine men or something in the movie Frozen. So there was a powerful message that rode through Frozen. If you want to go back into that that movie and watch that again, powerful message there. So yeah, that is one thing, but this is what we've already just gone through. Now, sitting in that void was getting used to the new frequencies that's opening up for us, because we stepped away from, to step away from a storm that's coming, we had to raise our vibrations. So we're sitting in this darkness and just wondering what to kind of do with ourselves. So the void really feels like you let go of a lot of stuff that's no longer inspiring you, or you just don't feel like anything's really giving you any passion, but you sit in the void, and that's another reason why we've gone home as well, to do with coming home to ourselves. And I have spoken about this before. Thanks, Franklin. So he's just giving me a bouquet of flowers. He's so sweet. So sitting in the void, yeah, so that's where we were being, and it's teaching us to really feel our authentic selves again. Who are we? At the core of who we are. Once we let go of all of the mind crap and all of that stuff that we thought we were, and then seeing the rawness of who we are. Now, some of us, especially the ones that are awakening now, had a higher mission, and for them to wake up to that higher mission and recognize that, holy crap, I'm here for something powerful. I'm here for something huge. I'm here to wake up other people. I'm here to connect back with the earth again, to connect to benevolent beings. This is a massive ordeal to go through. So we need that space, that void, to just sit and really feel into the power of who we are again, and step into that of which we are. So that was a necessary time for us to even go home and even be sent home. So it's funny how it goes, they think the ones in power think that they're doing something horrible to us, and actually they're helping us as well. There is a bigger plan, an observer plan. They are part of God frequency. They're part of God's source, and of everything anyway. So they might be thinking they're doing it for their own agendas, but they're actually helping us figure ourselves out and coming into our power. The more and more they take their gifts away from us, like social media and stuff like that, start to control all of that. And the more and more we go into ourselves and become more telepathic and more trust that there are other beings out there that want to connect with us, and that we get bigger messages. So they're actually helping us come into our own true power. So step 3, so that was step 2. Step 3 was taking steps towards showing others who you truly are. And then what happens is we might take a small step into saying, hey, this is who I am, and I really love who I am. And then we might go back into the void again. And then we might take another step back into, this is who I am, and then back into the void. And we just go back and forth because we're figuring out how protected are we. Like we might take steps towards something that we feel really passionate about, but it's freaky as well. There's a bit of fear still involved in that. So we take a little step because in the past, we would have been really ostracized and really taken down. But now we have this protection, and we're protecting ourselves too. If somebody ostracizes us, we just say, you know what, I'm not dealing with this anymore. It's not going to happen. So step 3 is just taking those little steps into figuring out who we are and taking one little step towards that, seeing how the rest of the world reacts. The energies are helping us now, where they are on our side. So they will either fall away, you could either block them easily, or you can go back into yourself and then figure out what the fear was to begin with. So there's that back and forth moment that happens, and a lot of people are going through that right now, and totally understandable. So the next step is opening your heart space to attract others who are in line with the new vibration that you are. So this could be people who you already knew that are ascending as well, and they just come more into your life, and you start having a bigger chat with them than what you probably normally would. You really come forth with them, or maybe you already were before, but they're ascending with you. Or it could be new alignments. And the first wave that's waking up, this huge wave that's waking up at the moment, I know that there's been waves before, but this is a big one. Those people who are on missions that are really starting to get their mission and stand in their power, they might find that the ones that are coming into alignment might be on the other side of the world. Because what had happened was we as mission people are holding certain vibration even when we were asleep. We were placed strategically around the world at certain points of the countries and the world and all that sort of thing. So there wasn't too many of us clumped together, although some of us are now pulled together to be in a certain area because those areas weren't taken over by the shadow people, the older energies so much. So they might clump together in those places now recently. But there are others that are holding vibration in certain points of the earth. So connect with them on the internet. Use your Zoom. Say to them, "Hi, I really want to, find out more about you." Just open your heart to them, because we need each other now. This is a really valuable moment to start connecting. Because in my dream, we went from the void, and then we actually met one even a partner, like a soul partner that we already had almost a mission together. Like before we came here, some of us are definitely doing work independently on our own, and some of us are definitely meant to be with another masculine feminine partner, which actually creates a third energy. Because when that partner comes together with you, it's not just your energy, it's not just their energy, there's the combined energy, a third, and that creates that triangle, and it's a very stable triangle, which then brings in more people. of balance. So yeah, there could be a kind of a magnetizement, a natural magnetizement towards somebody, and you'll get this excitement, and maybe one person's clearing their energy, and the other person, because they're clearing their energy, the other person, it's kind of like a match being lit, and they automatically start clearing their energy. They might even not be someone who's spiritual, and all of a sudden they might go, oh my God, and they're going through some intense times at the moment. So just be patient. But this person that is supposed to be for you will come through, a soulmate, a soul person. Or you're supposed to be somebody who is an independent soul, but a group of people, a like-minded souls will come, and there's this beautiful group that happens. But definitely opening your heart space is number 4, which is what we're going into now. Some people are just starting to open the door to that. And that connection is absolutely necessary for the whole of the mission that we are coming into. So say for instance, before you were born, you might have been in another higher vibration, another planet even, and then you say, well, I'll go down and I'm going to do my mission on Earth. And your partner that you've been with for eons, that you know that connection extremely well, will say, well, right, I'll follow, because there'll be a moment where we need to get together. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5 is self-support equals outside support. As the world around others break up, we keep our circle close. So we've now got our circle of beautiful, energies that's coming, with love and support of one another, and abundance will naturally flow towards you as well. With the support will come, I just said that, and now I'm reading it, will come abundance and lifestyle changes for the better. And those that are taking their power back, learning to create from the inside out, so that igniting certain people in certain positions. And say some person might be holding a vibration, a spiritual vibration, and some person might be holding the abundance, the money side of things, vibration, the material side of things. So don't be afraid if you're not so wealthy, but you're wealthy in spiritual gifts, to connect with the other person. Don't be afraid if you're more into the monetary side of things and the other one's more into the spiritual side of things, to connect. And same with, the groups and everything that come. We've each got a piece of the puzzle that helps each other in the position that we're at. So we have to really have faith and trust in this, that if you don't have one piece of the puzzle, another person in your group will have that piece of the puzzle. It's all specifically designed that way, because we are waking up to our authentic self, and with that, the feeling of who we are as a soul is coming back. So because of that, when we hold our vibration, just let me read this a little bit. The power bag, I'm learning to create from the inside out, because your vibration held in the reflection of your inner journey will support your reality. One always mirrors the other. This is when we can ride the wave with ease and grace. Yeah, so that's how we ride through the, because what I saw in the dream too was there was a unity of 2 people, then there was a unity of 4. And the reason why I saw 4 is because, we've got the earth, wind, the earth, air, fire. So, and then there was, because those 4 elemental beings come together, and it's not necessarily 4. This could be a group of friggin' 50. It could be a group of 3. It could be a group of 20. It could be a group of whatever. It doesn't matter. It's the energies that are present in the moment. Those energies, when we back each other up, we support each other, they just grow. We just start really coming into ourselves, and we're protected by that energy. And anyone that comes in, we back each other up. Anyone that's of negative vibration, we'll feel it straight away, and we won't allow that to happen to us anymore. And this is how we just grow our light even bigger and bigger. So, okay, back to chat and all you guys. Hi, Gaia man. That's what I was getting. Yeah, good. So good to see you guys in this and share that information with you. Really necessary to share at the moment because huge shift that's happening. So if anyone has any questions or anything, let me know in the chat and I'll answer your question if I can, and we can go from there. Or yeah, we'll just see what happens. That's the message that I got. It's really important to just ride with it, right? You could be in a position at the moment where you're just in the void and you're just figuring yourself out, but at least you know what's coming. At least you know, and you'll feel the shift when it's meant to happen, that your heart will start opening up and you'll start, you know, you have a passion to ignite, to be with somebody, or to share your gifts, or, you know, that will start just naturally flowing. Don't try to force anything to happen. Just allow it to take you on the journey, to take you on the ride, to live in the moment. Yeah, that's the importance of all of this. So, okay, I'll probably leave it at that, and I'll speak to you guys maybe another time and do some readings for you. If anybody wants some readings done as well, I do have 3 of them so far on my brand new Etsy channel. I actually did this Etsy channel and we sold jewelry in 2016, and it went for about a year, and then I just let it go. So that says it's been up since 2016, but it's actually extremely brand new. Thank you, Sandra, for letting me know. Yeah, so there is a new Etsy store. I'm going to add more and more and more to that. I've tried to keep it very vast. So there's a 20-minute, $20 reading, and then there's, you know, up to, you know, me drawing pictures and stuff like that to ignite you and have channel messages from your benevolent beings, which is, you know, worth a bit more. But I'll be adding more to that, and I also wanted to keep doing the pick a card readings as well. Thanks, Franklin. Yeah. So I'll be also doing those pick a card readings again. I'll probably do them once every 2 weeks because they're quite there's a lot to them, especially because I've been writing down the channel messages and drawing the pictures, and, you know, and I've been having a little bit of a break this weekend. I've just been watching fun things for myself, you know, putting myself in a really nice place so that I can open my heart space again. Which is definitely happening. So thank you so much for letting me know that you did follow that, all of those information that I just gave you. I see it just said that I've been having a few connection issues. So I'll probably leave it at that and come back and give you guys some readings another time, maybe in a couple of days. When I come on board, I'll do some one-off card readings and then maybe do another pick a card reading as well. See how we go. So love you all, and I'll speak soon. Mwah.